what is going on YouTube? Just another gaming channel, bringing you just another video. So, ladies and gentlemen, I apologise for not uploading since the last video. I've just been grinding essentially, and it's not really much to upload. I mean, I'll start uploading all the milestones every week to show what rewards you get. I'm actually going to start with my Titan right now and record the campaign with that. I've had one exotic piece for the Titan, which I won't be able to use just yet, it's too high level. But before I start with my Titan, I thought I'd show you. I mean, I've got plenty of new exotics and weapons with both the Warlock and the Hunter, but I've been grinding with the Warlock recently. I finally hit 360, which is good. So before we go, I just thought I'd actually run through some of the things that I've got. So I did the second raid. Surprised how easy it was. I'd never done any raids before, so we've never had a team together. But finally got some people together. Not part of the clan, because they seem to, the 14 people in my clan, only 2 of us seem to play. It's really unusual. And one of the person that does play is like level 300, so I don't know. But exotics, just in case you've not seen them, guys, this is a particularly good one. The Veritas Brow. Basically, energy weapons boost grenade recharge rate for you and nearby allies. So every time you get a kill with any secondary weapon, your energy weapons, it regens your grenade for you and your allies. And not only does it do that, it actually stacks up to 3 times. So if you get 3 kills, you'll get like, I think there's like a 5 or 10 second regen mode, regen time. And then if you get multiple kills, it times by 1 or 2 by 3, so it becomes more powerful. Yes, that's right, 20,000 bright dust, baby, you know it. So that's a particularly good one that I do use. This one I've not used that much. It's lower level, 346. Looks good in the Iron Banner-ish type colour I chose to match the general armour I was wearing at the time. But the Sanguine Alchemy, this will be particularly good for PvP. Standing in the Rift grants enhanced radar and marks high priority targets for you and allies. So essentially, you get like the Foe Tracer or the Hunter ability, where it tags an enemy that's crossed when he's damaged. I think it might highlight him in red as well. I could be wrong. I'm not using that much, and it splits the radar into about 16 segments. So instead of the usual, you get like a really advanced quadrant locator with the the triangle red marks. So yeah, that's particularly good. I think it'll be good. It's the same as the sealed Arkham Horror arms that I've got for the Hunter. Basically, a melee punch doesn't have to kill, but a melee punch will reload your ammo. So whatever you've got equipped will reload that ammo. So that'd be particularly good for PvP in those hairy fights where you're spraying and you run out of ammo, and boom, you're dead. This time punch them and you've got your full ammo back. So, not an exotic, I know. Foregone conclusion. I got this from reaching Valor Rank 1 in Crucible. It's the Nessus Assault Rifle, and because it's a reskin, I didn't think I'd bother trying to get it. I was going to go and spend some tokens to get it. I thought this is probably not very good, but actually, 720 rounds a minute, guys. 51. The recoil's not that bad, and I suppose if you get the right master weights, you could put a little bit more on stability if you want to roll it. But it's not bad at all. It's more than manageable. In fact, it's pretty mild considering, and this thing mows down with those 50 rounds in the clip with a fast fire rate. It's particularly good, and especially at nightfall when you've got the armor piercing rounds. You know how difficult it is to get a nightfall shield dudes down with the wrong element or a kinetic. Well, this is kinetic, but because it's got the armor piercing rounds, not only does it over penetrate, but it does extra damage to combatants with shields. And I don't know if anyone's really ever used this. I always use it. I didn't realise how good it were until I tested it out. This was like 4 or 5 months ago. I didn't really bother with it. I went for extra stability, handling and all that good stuff. But actually, the armor piercing round is phenomenal. So guys, you've probably seen the sword. Not bad as far as swords go. If you want to know how to get the World Line Catalyst, you've got to do damage to the level 7 boss on Escalation Protocol. And you only get 20% of damage per boss, so you have to do 5 weeks bosses, so yeah, I probably won't be getting there anytime soon. I've managed to do 1.5 rounds, but I've never been with people. I've always been doing it at lower levels, and I've never been this high when I've tried it, and I've never been with people that have tried it. So guys, the Sleeper Stimulant, beast of a weapon. They've changed it a little bit. First of all, you only get 2 in the clip instead of 3, which is, I think, a shame. But the extra nice little tweak is if you fire at the ground, it bounces off and it'll split into like 5 different beams and hit the enemy with 5 different damage beams. Not sure if it's as powerful as the original, but it's particularly good against like mobs that adds, and I've used it against big guys as well just to test it out. It seems to do significant damage. Not sure if it's as good as, obviously not as good as a critical.
Remain vigilant, Guardian.
So yeah, that's a particularly good weapon. You all know about the Sleeper Stimulant. I just started using this to get through level 1 of Escalation Protocol. Okay. And the Borealis, guys, you've seen this. I finally unlocked the Catalyst. I was expecting something better, to be honest. I was expecting something better. I got extra reload speed, which is good and really useful on a sniper, you know. But I was expecting something, some sort of extra bonus. Like, I had to get 150 kills per damage type. So Void, Arc, and Solar. Just to unlock it. The Scorpio D, I don't know if you guys have seen this, but actually, it's got the biggest blast radius on any rocket launcher I've seen. And also, it...
When you whisper to the Void, does it whisper back?
It reloads once you stow it. You swap to another weapon, continue firing. It's got like the Cocoon perk from Destiny 1. It reloads the ammo for you after a certain amount of time. So that's particularly good. But what I'm actually going to do, guys, is... oh, I don't know. Damn it. I was going to... That's 355. Yeah, don't worry. I'm going to put some weapons in the vault, guys. Oh, I don't know what to use. I'm going to put some weapons in the vault for my main dude here. I'm not going to use the Ceros because it's a bit low level. We're going to use everything we can as high level as possible. 355, 355, okay. We'll go with Assault Rifle. I'm probably going to want to put some exotics in there. Oh, before we go, guys, before we start loading up the Titan, I don't know if you guys have seen the ships. I've got multiple new ones on this and on the Hunter, different ships as well. So this is a Shadow Trespass. I didn't like it at first, it's all rusty and crap, but it's kind of cool, like, all electric damage, sparking all over its ship as you're flying, that's kind of cool. Looks like it looks like a nod to the film Oblivion, Tom Cruise, and if you know, in future there's all clones and there's an alien ship thing. That's kind of cool. Everyone's seen this. This seems to be a pretty common one. Full burn sprint. Not used it yet, but you know I've got it a few times. So
recording data is
easy. A legendary spiral that looks like a Rasputin design. Fantastic. Awesome. We've got the Vespulator, another Rasputin-based design exotic. Looks awesome. And I recently got this one, the Eon Drive, which I think looks really good as well. It's really cool. And I've got a couple on my Hunter. That one of them looks like it's from Star Wars. Seriously, it looks like it would be like a hoverbike in Star Wars. It looks amazing, and it's a legendary as well. But it's massive and looks so different. So guys, we're gonna pop some good shit in here. Let's have a look. I was going to go with a Braytech Winter Wolf, but we'll go with higher level shit, just because, you know, good stuff. Okay, we're going to go with the... We're going to go both with that. Ooh, let's have a look. Ooh, alright, we're going to go with that. I'm going to take that anyway. It probably makes no sense to use lower level stuff, but honestly, like, it's so useful having variations. Now we're definitely going to go with Sleeper, and it's 355, and then 363, just because I think it'd be useful to have high level stuff equipped when we finally get the campaign stuff dropping. And once we level up, we'll get stuff dropping at as high a possible level as we can. I wish I'd have saved more. I've been deleting weapons like an idiot. I wish I'd have saved more weapons so I could upgrade directly into my. Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I wish I'd save more weapons so I can upgrade directly into my Titan, and like an idiot, I haven't done that. The exotics I've got for my Titan, I'm going to try them out straight away just for the hell of it. What the hell? Titan arms. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Sorry, guys. The Ashen Wake. Oh, can't preview them, sorry. Basically, fusion grenades now start an impact and gain increased throw speed. So, it might be interesting enough. Can't use them till level 26, I don't believe. Can't use anything till level 26. So, guys, there's a little 10-minute intro to. Oh, God, come on. There's a 10-minute intro to the Titan gameplay. We're going to change the character, jump in with the Titan, get back down to the tower, grab what we need to. And what I did with my hunter, which was a big mistake, guys, is when I first started playing the campaign, I did a couple of missions and I did some milestones, thought I'd, you know, try and level up. And like an idiot, I should have waited. I should have absolutely waited till I finished the campaign, because once you're at 345, that's when you really should submit your weeklies, your milestones, and that's because, well, that's the highest level you can get. Before, you know, really, and then blue start to slow down after that, and so you need legendaries and milestones and upgrade every little thing. Like, there's a reason why I've only got 48 legendary shards. When this DLC started, I had what did I have? About 800 to 1,000, something like that. I also I've gone through 100,000 glimmer almost in like 20 minutes, upgrading stuff. And so yeah, this is going to be interesting. I don't know what to wear. Like the armor I wore last time was excuse me guys, sorry. The armor I wore last time was for the Warlock, was the Iron Banner stuff, because it's cool, looks awesome. But because you need to essentially level up one armor piece ultimately to start with, that became the only thing I could level up. And so I was stuck with one armor piece, and I got a bit annoyed and bored about that, which is fine, you know, my bad. So I'm looking at weapon handling, recoil, okay, reload speed, solar grenade, and reload speed for kinetics. I don't understand why. Sorry, it's not going to change, but I don't understand why this is purple and everything else is. Well, even when I turn this orange, it doesn't. Look, it's the same colour, but it's bloody purple. I don't understand how they saw that. So I'm gonna play with this armour because it's fucking cool as hell. And in fact, I've got so many cool pieces of armour, guys. It's embarrassing how cool my shit is. It's annoying how much stuff I've got to add. It really is. So I'm gonna put these. So with the hardest stuff, guys, I did manage to get the full set using. You know, I bought some silver for each character, and I didn't mind it for the time, because I thought, you know what, I did it for you guys for the videos, so you could see like any new armor sets early, because you know I'm pretty much the only channel that does armor set videos, and but guys, you know, I spent £40 on silver for each character. Now that's, I'm sorry guys, that's a lot. I hope you don't begrudge me just saying, you know what, I'm not spending 120 quid on this shit, you know, ultimately. Bloody hell, I don't know what to get rid of here, guys. There's going to be some hella. Well, I'm going to have to get rid of some stuff, because otherwise it's going to get stuck. Oh, the man's good. Oh, I know what I want instead of. Oh my god, this is a. I just was. Yeah, oh, it's so good. And the newer stuff. Let's get sweet. Let's get rid of that. Yeah. Okay, let's keep that. All right. Alright, oh god damn it. I've got so many weapons on each character, it's so annoying, like, and even without duplicates, like, wanna grab the, so yeah, the hardest control, let me go and have a look, see if I've got, because every week it rotates a different piece, so eventually you can get the entire thing. I don't know if you guys know that. So I got the, what am I doing here? Okay.
Acknowledged. Thank you.
Always good to see you, Guardian.
I don't think I have the boots, do I? I might have already bought them, you know. I've got a feeling I've already bought them.
Thanks.
And so that's 800 brightness I've just spent. I'm pretty sure I've already bought them and put them in the put them in here. We'll find out soon. Get rid of those. So I'm filling up so fast. I really don't. Honestly, alright, let's get the Phoenix stuff out of here. I do like it, guys. That's my void set. So generally I try and I've started to create characters that are void based, but an arc and solar. But I also really generally focus on weapons, weapon handling, recoil, reload speed as much as possible on all, because that's particularly useful in PvP, guys. Okay, now that's really good, that. But I got the Iron Banner one, and I'm gonna play with that because that's really good as well. See, all this stuff, you know what's frustrating? The only frustrating thing is all this stuff that I've got, right? I leveled it all up, everything I own to 335, and now I've got to grind like crazy to get it all. It's gonna, you know, to get to 385 is gonna be an immense task. Okay, I didn't buy the boots. Okay, I thought I did. Thank God. So, to get everything to 385 again is going to be such an immense task. Oh yeah, I got the Hypothesis Veil as well, guys. 345 from Destiny 1. Oh, God. You know, so good. 345, okay. Oh, right, yeah, I need to take this. I need to take this. Did I take anything else? Oh, you know, I really should upgrade it. I ain't got a torso that's upgraded yet, to be honest. This is not a bad little pulse rifle. The Arona PR4. I generally don't like. I don't like the ones with the rounded scopes on top or the rounded barrels, but this is like square almost, and it's very good actually. No, we got a 352. Okay, I must have upgraded that. I'll take it. Nice. So I must have upgraded a few. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's level 27 as well. All right. Well, I need to get rid of something. Oh, bloody hell. We're obviously gonna start at 335, guys. We've got a Telesto. Let's keep the Darcy. Let's keep. See, I do that, and then the problem is, like, I should be upgrading multiple versions, really. What I need to do is stop deleting. I'm trying to delete stuff to get my, because I've gone through 300. I've gone through, sorry, about 1,000 weapon parts, decrypting the weapons master, so I can delete it, so I can delete legendaries. Okay, so I've gone through absolutely like over 1,000 of those. I've gone through over 800 tokens at I've gone through 800 tokens at the Vanguard, and that's also to decrypt stuff once to try and get some shards back. Do you know, I've gone through so much, guys. It's unreal, and like I also keep. I know they've given us an extra space and stuff, but honestly, I'm filling up so much. Oh, so much stuff. Particularly with I think my storage space with regards to mods is filling up drastically. I've got about 40 legendary mods in there, and I'm trying like crazy. Oh, give me a goddamn good one. I'm trying like crazy. I think they need a new space. Why am I 338? What? Ah, okay. That works with assault rifles. So much cool armor, guys. I've got to try these out when I upgrade. Okay, I'm sorry to mess around, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies. Let's get the hell out of here, guys. Let's go load up Mars. I'm just going to load it and go grab our paracetamol from the side. I'll be back in a second. Sorry about the delay. So if you don't know it, guys, it is crazy hot in the UK, and it has been for the last sort of couple of months. The sun is on my back constantly. On my window, it's on the backyard. It burns through my window from about 10 AM till about 9 o'clock in the evening.
Life is a delicate thing, Guardian.
It's hot.
Hope, faith,
sorry to interrupt the intro. Does anyone know you can play the campaign missions as 2 or 3 players, can't you? People know if you can do that. I think you can.
And all you're left with is silence and shadow, and the knowledge that you should have done more. Could we have defeated Gaul if the Traveler hadn't awakened? And what of the next threat? Or the next? What then? The Traveler is awake, and the age of legends is upon us. In the shadow of the light, our universe is a beautiful, terrible place. Where I once saw miracles, now I see monsters. Someone has to. We have to. That's What a god.
No, the Destiny universe is amazing, but imagine if a traveller had never shown up. Our world would have just gone unnoticed, idly by, as a primitive backwater world, as it is right now. Although our world right now is not unnoticed. You will be surprised. You're going to laugh. You think I'm nuts. But you'll be surprised how many alien species have taken an interest in our planet since we developed the nuclear threat. You'd be surprised how many of them are actually concerned. You think, how could you possibly know this?
Guardians
You'd be surprised
aren't
what's out there,
supposed to
guys, when you look
investigate
and
their
verify.
past. That's the rule. But I'm not good with rules.
Awesome character.
Not when there's this much at stake.
I love that she's a Guardian, and
The Clovis Bray tech
wait.
in that building allowed us to colonize the system during the Golden Age. They, sought to create peace for all humanity. Which is ironic, because they also built Rasputin, the single most powerful weapon in the solar system. Either way, it's all been entombed on Mars since the collapse. Along with something far more terrifying.
nice little intro. I like that Anna Brave's become a Guardian, but she's got like technologically based eyes, and that makes sense. She's Anna Brave, for Christ's sake. Awesome. Guardian and advanced Golden Age tech built into her body. That's amazing. I think one problem with these games is they introduce these characters and then they basically act as vendors and nothing more. Like, you don't play campaign missions with them, you don't fully interact with the story, it's barely nothing. Won't you argue that, well, it's all based about your character? But your character doesn't speak, your ghost speaks, your character's not said a word in the last sort of 2-3 years. Your character's the same generic, weird, just mediocre nothingness. So guys, we're going to be loading in, hopefully. Sorry I played the intro again, it's just freaking awesome. Ooh, and you know, the Valkyrian and the, what's the other one? I've got the Dead Orbit one as well, and I've got the Perseverance and the Valkyrian. Yeah, these are particularly good guns, but
Mars, the
I've not
first
used them in
place
such a
where
long time, I
humanity
don't think I'll be
encountered the
used to them.
Traveler, home to the
recoil.
Clovis Bray Research Facility and lost wonders of the Golden Age. The ice caps have kept those wonders hidden for
That's a
hundreds
wicked
of
weapon,
years.
guys. That thing,
But the return of the
fantastic.
Traveler's light has sounded an alarm heard throughout the system, and perhaps beyond.
Let's swap it up a bit. Oh, that's the Dead Orbit. I thought I had a version. I'm sure I've got a version of the assault rifle. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I know I've got this guy out. Iron Banner on Tuesday, guys. If anyone wants to play, it's 6v6 control, which I think is actually not as good as 4v4. I think because I end up playing with complete randoms that nobody uses mics or communicates, and no offense, everyone that seems to join my team is utterly shit. There's a reason that I'm top at leaderboard on both teams. Even if we lose, I usually am, and I don't know if that's because I'm good or just other people are bad.
The Red
I
War is
don't know.
over, but Gaul's forces, what remains of them, have been scavenging during their retreat. And now that warsats are falling out of orbit near Mars, the
Look at
Cabal
my
are
dude, man.
headed
What a
there
mistake.
too.
He looks like some
I'll
sort
plot
of
a
big
landing
chinned,
course.
like 8 foot tall, like just retard.
That's the private Vanguard channel.
Mayday, do you copy? Vanguard access code 030. Get away from my ghost, you frozen. Guardian requesting backup. I repeat, I need backup down here.
This frequency is reserved for official Vanguard business. So look, whoever this is,
That's cute. You've got one of the uptight ghosts.
I love that one.
uptight.
I'm uploading coordinates to a safe landing zone.
Yeah,
Please
I'm a cool
hurry.
ship. It's freaking awesome, isn't it?
All right, but
I
you're
think it's
going
Saint
to owe us
14
for this
ship.
one.
Sure it is.
I wouldn't have called you down here unless it was absolutely critical. The most dangerous weapon in this system is on this planet, and an entire army of Hive is trying to destroy it. I need your help.
It's awesome. So it's amazing that we've got teleport technology, transmat, teleportation. But we've never, we still have only ever had, we can get close to the speed of light in Destiny. Almost the speed of light, like 0.999% the speed of light. And that's it though. Oh.
We've touched down on the surface of Mars, Guardian. What's your status? Are you safe?
For now, but there's a whole lot of not safe between us and the Clovis Spray facility, which is where we need to be.
What's so important there?
Warsats, like the one that almost hit you on approach, have been dropping out of the sky since I got here. Which usually means only one thing.
Rasputin. The greatest weapon of the Golden Age you were talking about. But that's impossible.
Nothing is impossible where Rasputin is concerned. Meet me at the facility.
Okay, so luckily I don't need to collect all this stuff that I originally found. I've already collected it all, that's how you get the sword. I'll tell you what, the Sleeper Simulant grind is a hell of a grind, guys, I've got to say. Oh, this thing needs upgrading. I forgot, it's been a long time since I used it. The Iron Banner Pulse Rifle. Fucking awesome. Not that good at range, but oh, super fast fire rate. Take down mobs like crazy. Hello, kitty cat. Oh, Grenada! Well, I will try out the fusion grenades with the extra throw and the exploding fusions, but seriously, these are the best grenades by far.
Oh, I've never seen Hive like this before.
As far as I know, they don't exist anywhere but here.
So, I do have the new, so my cat wants stroking. I do have the new, what do you think about that one? Shall we try this one for a bit? I do have this, I like the second one. I don't know about this one. I don't know if it's as cool. Oh, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think I prefer the other one, to be honest, but still. I was meant to call my heavy weapon then, sorry guys. Oh, come on, this is a... I'm sure this is a... Is this not... Oh, I do have one of these that's a Masterworks. I thought this was it. The Vex weapons are cool, but it's a shame they're basically reskins. In fact, most of the weapons released this DLC are reskins as well. Destiny 1, they made new weapons for every single update. So in a year, you got like 12 times new Vanguard weapons plus new sets of armor for each character. You got the same for each faction every update. You know, so you get like 3 times a year. You get about 60 new weapons a couple times a year. Plus about 10 new armor sets, probably more actually, because you got the Vanguard stuff, then you got all the new stuff that was in game. In fact, you got a lot more than 10. What are you talking about? I'm an idiot. The reason I like this chest piece is because your grenades come back really quite fast while you're super active. Now that used to be an ability in Destiny 1, but you attack. They really made Destiny 2 so simple, so frustrating. The lack of options you get with your character, like it's so frustrating. Like, it's so simple, you won't believe me. If you've not played Destiny 1, you're going to look at your character customization on that. You've got about 50-60 options in your character customization. In this, you've got two sets of options that split between 4 categories each. I mean, it's embarrassing. It's patronising that I think we're a chat of children. Man, they really fucked the pooch on this one. Screwed the pooch, sorry.
I think it might be time to call in help from the Vanguard.
Not a great idea. Zavala won't be happy about us digging around Bray. He wants the past to stay buried. But we need to get in there to find out what's going on with Rasputin.
Oh, you know, I don't know if it's... see, I'm not going to use the 3 coins. I will use this in case there's a something active, like in case I run into a... Let's have a look. Oh, I should have transferred one that's going to give me extra stuff on Hell's Base, never mind. I don't know if this will work at this stage. Well, we're going to do each mission at a time and do it as separate videos, guys. So, I know the last video I put was like nearly 2 hours long, trying to do 3 bloody strikes, but with all the glitches, bugs and all the things in between, it took like 2 hours instead of like an hour. I do like the strikes now they're more challenging. It's odd. I do kind of like them a little bit, you know, to be honest. Now, no, I think they dropped at 338, and normally you'd be like, oh, shall I upgrade my boots? Now, I'm thinking maybe not, because that'd be a waste of shards and money at the moment. Oh. I didn't see you there, did I, buddy? Far now. Oh, that's such a good grenade though. Oh. Get what, 4 or 5 bursts? There's 3. There's 4. 4. That's great. Where am I going anyway? Okay. I'm glad I've done all the grind on collecting shit. Because that's a hell of like tracking all around this planet to collect the 45 memory shards, and then you have to go. Oh, the super stimulant's a hell of a grind. Oh, baby. Oh, shit. Shit. Sniper sample, don't you think? Oh, that's so helpful, isn't it? Okay. Freaking awesome. Oh, shit. You know it, baby.
Guardian,
Yep.
you still with
I
me?
need no edge set. Oh.
We're clear. Where to next?
We found a Golden Age research facility buried inside a glacier. Where do you think? Meet me at the entrance to Clovis Bray.
330. Oh god, the exit drops within 5 levels of your max, doesn't it? Freaking annoying.
Hey, you made it.
Actually, yes. We did.
Well, there were a lot of them. But you did great.
And I'll say
Come on.
nothing.
Let's see what's hiding in here. Besides hordes and hordes of frozen hive, I mean.
So I can't, but like, what's frustrating about Escalation Protocol is it's unbelievably difficult. And the people that went there, the YouTubers, said, oh, can you make it more difficult? Man, I don't think they realise that most people don't play like 24 hours a day and make a shitload of money off it. So they get all the time in the world to grind, and that's what their business is, so they have to do it as well. So for us normal, non-immortal folk, it's, I think probably where it was set at was a pretty good indicator of how tough it should have been, because now, I mean, it is tough. I mean, yes, I've been doing it 30 odd levels lower than I should, but even at roughly, I mean, at 350 I was trying it out, and I think it's 370. Yeah, okay, so level 1's manageable if you've got enough 350 players, but...
We've encountered Warminds before, but Ikora said Rasputin was trapped on Earth.
Rasputin is capable of operating across multiple systems simultaneously.
So all those times the Vanguard was trying to talk to him in the Cosmodrome.
They were engaging fragments of Rasputin left behind after the collapse. But his core mind was always here.
How close to level 36? 26. So I've got the... Oh, halfway. That's okay. That's good. Come on, give me Dragonfly, damn it. It's a nice little explosion, that. It really is. Where's it gone? Oh, there it is. Escalation Protocol, you're going to need 9 players will be ideal, but honestly, it's pretty tough to get 9 players together. It's just difficult for some reason for me. And you need them all to be using weapons that are masterworks, so they drop orbs. And you need everyone to be using any sort of ability they've got that helps the entire team rather than themselves. So, you know, we want at least a couple of tethers. We probably want a Celestial Nighthawk for the boss. We probably want maybe a blinding shield from the Titan, some hammers from the Titan, because like when they hit and spark off and do all the extra damage. You know, I never use the other one that creates the sunspots. I always use the one that generate, like when you throw a hammer, it splits. It splits into loads of little like fragments, and they explode when they hit enemies. Like it does a shitload of damage. There's absolute loads. So I think we're coming to the end of mission 1 here, guys. So that's not too bad. So 10 minutes worth of an intro on my exotic, and then and this bad boy. Let's just take a breath here, guys. Let's take a 2 minute fellas. There you go. Boom. Boom. Oh, another one. Boom. Oh. And we're gonna go. Annabrae's gonna teleport in. Teleport in.
I'm here. I'm really here.
Oh, I've not seen the armor for the Titan,
Bray.
the Braytech armor, and I've got over 200 tokens, guys, so I can buy it all in one go. So when should we...
The main access is encrypted. Good thing
Ah,
I know a
yes.
few tricks. At least that seems to run in the family.
Personnel identified
Try and get
Dr.
extra
Anastasia
XP.
Bray.
I think I've got any on this character. Oh.
Welcome to the Clovis Bray Research Facility, the fabled cradle of invention on Mars. You are part of an important moment in history. Together, we will strive to reach beyond the stars. Remember, you are Clovis Bray.
So I did about 15 nightfalls the other day with my Warlock. Didn't get a single legendary or exotic drop. I had a 3 of coins on, a fighting medallion, and an extra loot from public events. Didn't get a single drop. Not all I got were blues. That is it. Amazing, eh?
Looks like Rasputin's core is housed in a separate structure. Hope you're up for
I'm
a
glad
little
all these memory
exploring.
tokens have vanished. I'm glad you don't have to do it with each character. I really enjoyed doing that other raid. I missed 2 at chess. I couldn't get to him like an idiot. So I didn't get the exotics from him, from one of them.
Facility is massive.
I missed 2 sets of armor.
Big. I don't know much about my family, but I know that.
I really enjoyed it. As long like these guys, just new guys I met, they actually do raids, and like I don't mind people being in our clan, but no one ever plays really, and if they do, they play
I'm picking up a
on their
lot
own
of
very
hive
rarely.
activity. They're swarming the core.
But every single week, me and Zed
On it.
have since the start of this game,
Systems.
we have done all the weekly milestones we are able to do. Nightfall, Crucible, the ones that get the clan engrams. So not only every week there's a couple of rewards, exotics and powerfuls that these guys get for not playing, and they've had at least 2 every single week since the game started. They were talking 8 a month, so it's been out a year. That's like 50 or 60 exotics and powerful engrams, way above their level, that they've had just because of me and Zed. So thank you, Zed, for being the man. And come on, teammates, people in the clan. You don't play Iron Banner, you don't play campaign, you don't play Crucible, you don't do anything. And new people have joined the clan recently, which I'm happy about. But I thought that would mean more people playing, but never anybody on. I really don't get it. Oh shit. I do like Mars though, guys. I really do like Mars.
What's the status on the security systems?
I'm working on it. Hang in there.
I took out a few in a minute. like, it'd be nice to have everything built into your solo. Like, I need a new set of armor that's all for like solo regeneration, which is cool. But honestly, like when you lose reload speed and recoil reduction and weapon handling, I mean that's because of weapon handling mod I've got on. You know, it's like a fast aiming.
We have a big
Not as
problem.
fast on that though. Nowhere near as fast. No. But you know.
Come on, Rasputin. Give me something here.
Oh shit. Oh, when did he just manage to? What?
It's the Valkyrie. Rasputin's weapon.
Oh, I just wasted.
I think he heard us.
I just wasted a shitload there. Damn it. The only problem with this is it doesn't last long enough, not even close. Like, they need to tweak it. Like, because when you're not using it, it runs down its ammo way too fast. That's way too fast. That was a big one. That's what she said. The thing is, in this situation, the sunshot is just as powerful. I'm gonna die here. Crap. I keep forgetting I'm like on the 335. These double guys. Remember you. Going down, fellas. I'm not no parking for you bitches. Oh, I do enjoy this game, even though like it could be 1,000 times better. Oh, guys, God of War. I've only played a few hours. I've only recorded 2 or 3 episodes, and it's my bad. And I want to get into it. I do. Oh, I've got so much grind on this to do. But no one watches God of War, guys. No one watches it, and I really wish you would, because if you've not played it, I promise you, you are missing out on one of the best games. Witcher 3, Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, epic games for their era and their times. It's a bit weird that Rasputin, that Zavala.
Hello, Guardian.
Oh, shanks.
What do you think you're doing? Do you have any idea how dangerous this thing is?
What were you trying to do to Rasputin?
Rasputin is Vanguard business, Anastasia, not yours. You do not belong here.
I beg your pardon?
You belong to the city. But instead of standing by your brothers and sisters when Gaul came for us, you were here, doing what you always do. What you were never supposed to do.
I did what I believed to be right. I came here to protect humanity. Isn't that what Guardians are supposed to do?
I'll shoot him up, didn't I?
This is a war of many fronts. And there's more than one way to fight it, Zavala. Look. You tried to shield the entire world. But you can't. There's got to be a better way.
And you think Rasputin is the answer? It's gone silent. It's a broken weapon. Too dangerous to be left alone and too unpredictable to wield.
That might be true. Or maybe
the armor
he
set I
has
really wanted
nothing to
was the
say.
escalation protocol stuff.
Maybe.
And it's going to be a long
Just
time before I get any of that.
maybe. We never bothered to ask him what he wanted.
I don't have time to go through this with you again. You had no right.
I have every right. You don't understand the connection I share with Rasputin. Here, let me show you.
Look at my dude's face. What were I thinking?
Oh,
That was the best option available.
We should really figure out exactly what's doing that.
I can tell you. Rasputin was not the only thing to awaken on Mars.
That don't tell us who. That don't tell us who. So, Bungie's writing again, eh? Okay. Helson's base located on southern Ice Mars. Clovis Spray established a development facility. Yeah, that was created by the companies. The region is now... See, what I really... when Destiny 1 was out, what I was really hoping is that Destiny 2 would be added on to Destiny 1, so that eventually by Destiny 3 you add all the worlds and places from Destiny 1, all the worlds and places for Destiny 2, and all the worlds and places for Destiny 3. Can you imagine that as a game? Can you imagine the epic size of that? I mean, I'd be happy to... I mean, I've got a PS4 Pro, so I've got a 1TB drive, but I've got, what, something like 8, 9 external... No, I've got more than that. I've got something like 12 external drives. 4 of them have never been used. They're all 4TB. I've got 6TB that's not been used. And so, if it was me, I'd be like, yeah, I'm happy to install those full games to run off the system itself. As long as we get all of it combined, that would be fucking phenomenal. Imagine that shit. Let's go speak to Andre.
I thought we were done for. And then Rasputin. I didn't know if he would answer. I mean, I hoped he would, but you never know with him.
Ah, right,
That
yeah,
javelin,
the
though?
thermal grips.
Wow, that's one hell of a confirmation.
So,
But the real
what's this
problem
look like
was
then?
the Hive became what they are today by making dark pacts with worm
What?
gods. Zol is
Does he
one
look
of those
pretty good?
gods.
Oh, this
I've
might
been
look
talking
alright
to
with right
Zavala,
shade
and
on
he
you
has
now.
an idea. Something that Zol won't be able to resist.
Oh yeah,
Problem
this is going to look good, isn't it?
That something
oh, shit,
is in
yeah.
the EDZ and
Get a good shade on
everyone
it.
wants it.
So I could get these right now, guys, but there's no point, and I'll tell you why. They're 330, and later on they move up to 340 as a minimum. I do have all the weapons. Well, it's weird because I've got weapons such as the stuff you can get from her, but then things like...
You seem a little wound up, Titan. Can I help you
No,
with
not
something?
this, not this. I don't know. There's a difference because I got the Braytech Sniper on one of my characters.
Rasputin logged a substantial amount of Guardian traffic at some place on Earth called the Weep. The strange part is, not a lot of
Now
bullets
get more
were
than
fired.
one goddamn shard. Honestly, the amount of time you meant to get between 1 and 3, I've had one shard 98% of the time. Not even that, probably 99%. To be
Rasputin
honest.
needs us.
Okay, so that's that done. What's next
Stay
then?
sharp.
Let's have a look. Now,
Back so soon? How can I
what
be
do we
of
have to do?
assistance?
Complete off-world recovery in EDZ. Okay, well, I'll tell you what we're going to do, guys. Before we do that, we're going to, while we're on this episode, we're going to go do some normal adventures. And the reason is, A, it helps you level up, and B, you have to do the normal adventures to unlock the heroic versions, and you have to do the heroic versions to get the sleeper stimulant.
I'm picking up
fact,
some
you have to
strange
do it-
radio chatter.
You have
I
to do
need
it
you
once
check it
normal,
out.
and then once
Know
with
anything
the
about Zions?
Icolas hand cannon active.
Telepathic, aggressive, and surprisingly adaptable. They once were conquered by the Cabal, but now they fight alongside them.
See, I don't understand why. Alright, they were conquered and now fight, but wouldn't the Red Order want humans to fight with them? I mean, look how far we are compared to them. Well, there's only a few of us left, and we like destroyed that entire Hive Conquerors, entire species, because we got the light and the Guardians. Come on, 26 boys. Time to have a big jump. And what can we equip? Let's have a look. That's 27. Okay. That's 28. Oh bollocks! Shit! Oh my god! Everything I brought over, I can't equip yet. That's 27. That's 27. Oh bollocks! I didn't realise that the high, because stuff I've been equipped before were high, really high level, not that high, but almost that high, and I could equip it at 26. So I was like, I just assumed that everything. I should have brought over some 26 stuff, shouldn't I? No, actually, it don't really matter. To be honest, it don't really matter. Grenades are amazing. Oh wait, I know I can equip. I can equip the arms, can't I? Oh, not yet, I can't. Oh my god, they're fucking ugly. Holy shit. Sorry.
We've intercepted the orders the
So-
couriers were carrying, Anna, but they're encrypted.
Has to be some way to read
Fusion
them.
grenades, throw
Checking
farther,
sensors. Ha! There's a
and
commander near
explode
your
on
location.
hit.
You
Have a
should
look.
have what you need.
Okay. I mean, didn't really notice a big throw difference, but to be honest, you know, my grenades aren't going to regen as fast now because I've took off the armor set. Ooh, damn! You see that big size, son? Makes me want to put reload. See, I never know what to have on. Handling, recoil, or reload speed. Okay, so obviously kinetic weapon a bit better with reload speed, but recoil reduction and handling as well. But you only get 5 slots,
to do it.
so it's 3 slots per weapon if you want to max it out, max its capabilities out. So kinetic weapon, they're all nearly kinetics. They are all kinetics. Holy shit, yeah. So I go for kinetics on that as a generic. Improves reload speed of power weapons. I mean, that's awesome. But have I got one for? That's chest armor. Oh right, yeah, of course it is. I don't have one for secondary energy weapons on there. I might have on something else. I know I will have on something else. So let's have a look at these because it looks horrendous. But let's have a quick look. Fusion grenades now explode in impact and gain increased throw speed. Increased throw speed. Alright, that hit his shield, that didn't it? Also, why can't I pick up? Right. I doubt I'm going to wear these very often, you know. The other grenade's just too goddamn good in comparison. And now that it just doesn't stick, it doesn't do the double damage, does it? We're going to have to put them on that colour for the time being. I do like the separate shaders, but I also hate it because some shaders you only get a limited time, and when you wear exotics with one of your favourite armor sets that's in a particular shader, which might be a rare shader, obviously it looks cool, but then you decide to wear different armor, you really, you know, I tend to change the shader on my exotics to match it because I want to look cool. Being fashionable is kind of part of the thing, isn't it? Oh my god. Oh my god, what's wrong with me? Alright, look, what damage did that do? I'm going to wear them, guys, but not just I'm going to change grenade. Right, this grenade, 4 bursts, and to take out, when it comes to adds, it's freaking unstoppable. So the reload speed on this is better. Yeah, it's much better. I generally tend not to really think about it. Okay, I do have my Hell's Basin resource identifiers active. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, Jesus. Am I going the wrong way? I am going the wrong way. Sorry, guys. I was heading over here for some... Why was I heading over here? I really don't know. Oh, I know why. Yeah, it was over here I was coming, because that's where the arrow pointed, but it's in the building. And I lost track of things, guys. My bad. I started following the enemies after I got to this point. Oh, shit. I need to get to 27 and 28 to get the high level stuff dropping. They're wearing, and then suddenly my level will bump up and my drops will bump up, and then I'll be able to start from a considerably higher rate than I normally would have, which is great. But I need to, man, I need to grind out strikes because I need tokens like crazy, so I can delete the tokens so I can get shit I need, get my shards back. But also, a lot of the stuff in Crucibles, a lot of Crucible strikes, sorry, not Crucible, a lot of strikes are where you get the catalyst from. Now, I've got the catalyst for the Borealis, and then I got the catalyst for the tractor cannon, which is basically extra ammo reserves. Extra ammo in the clip would have been better, but I suppose extra ammo is fine. But you got to get like a certain amount of kills with it, I think. I should really be wearing it, to be honest. In fact, let's have a... Do I have one on me? No, I don't think. I don't know which one this one is. Okay. how good that grenade is. He's immune. I can't remember how and why. Ooh, that's got a sting sometimes. Damn. Damn, son. Damn, bro. So there should be a thing under it, but I'm really glad that I don't have to do. Like, I know it's going to be frustrating to have the sleeper stimulant quest and things in my inventory, but to be honest, I'm not doing all that again for a sleeper stimulant. I can just rebuy at a lower level and upgrade. It's just not worth it. Maybe if I'm really bored one day. I mean, I suppose I could do all the sleeper stimulant quests on video for you guys, but it's a hell of a set of grinds, guys. It'll take a while. It's such a nice place they've designed here. But let's be honest, guys, we all know they designed this before Destiny 2 got released. All this were already done. Like, most of the team's been working on Destiny 3 since Destiny 2 came out. There's a very small team that remains just to tweak updates, and you know, even the main DLC that's coming out in September is already finished. Like, the people that went to Bungie have already played it. You know, the YouTubers have already played September's DLC. You know, this is the world we live in, guys. Took them both out. Nice. Ooh. I'll take it. Oh, hello, sunshine. Get in, bro. There he is. Should be a big dude left, I'm guessing. Four weapons. I forgot about my hammers. Crap. Good timing though, actually. But when they hit, they split up into all those shards. Massive damage to it. Groups of ads just absolutely get wrecked from this. Freaking
These
awesome.
scions would never take on Rasputin by themselves. But now that Gaul's gone, I wonder who could be running what's left of the Red Legion.
Maybe that's what these scions wanted to do. Fill Gaul's shoes.
Get the heavy, get the heavy. So that's, what's that, Psionic? I can't remember what that one was called. Psionic something, anyway. Oh, a 340. Damn it, it's the legendary, though. There'll be blues that drop at that, guys. Oh, damn it. I know sticking the 336 probably seems silly. But I'm going to have stuff... Actually, I'm going to have stuff in my vault, guys. So we're going to travel back to Tower. Aren't I done now? What's happening? It normally takes you back, doesn't it? Oh, I guess not. Okay, guys, before we go back, I'll tell you what we're going to do. So the Clan XP one, we ain't got no choice but to do that. I mean, that's the one that's glitched, so hopefully, I don't know, when I think I think when it finishes is when you turn it in. So let's say it's a public event, that might get us closer to that maybe? I don't know. It'd be nice if we got a new exotic from it or something. I don't know. Why am I wearing these arms still? Like one level higher. It's really not worth it, is it? Scrub down. Just protect myself. Change out these. I mean, yeah, they look cool like that, I suppose, but you know, not as cool as the originals, which are. Oh crap! Which are the originals? What's those? Bloody hell. Get that on the ice so we get that extra fast regen. So is it a fast reload when the mag's empty then? Let's have a look. Yeah, okay. Always empty the clip on this bad boy if you can help it. I can never help it though, guys. You know what happens if you play any like Call of Duty games for years, you just get on the habit of reloading after a kill. Like that. Oh, don't tell me there's only me here. Wow, is that less accurate than this, even though it's a slower fire rate? I think it is, isn't it? A little bit more spread on bullets. Maybe because the bullets come out faster, maybe I'll try and access the heroic, but chances are, you know, you generally need a Warlock Rift to stand and do enough damage. So I haven't had any room to access most blues that I've got. So chances are that okay, fair enough, dude. Hello. So chances are we're probably going to get the healing rift for the Warlock's useful to drop it when the fire starts.
The Cabal sure are persistent. I'll give them that.
Don't worry. We'll deal with them as many times as it takes.
Not going to be easy on me. I can't believe no one's playing. This is insane. Is it? I don't know, it's been out a week. It's probably about right, isn't it? You know what? I'm not messing around with this. I don't have the right heavy on to do damage to the bloody thingamajig. I can't really do much damage to the big thing because there's a delay on this if it doesn't hit enemies. Hopefully that explodes. Oh, that did explode. Oh, wow. Yeah, nice. Will I be able to... I did do enough damage. Holy shit, I did it. Wow. So you got to pre-fire that stuff. Pre-fire... When it activates, you pre-fire your super. Alright? And then you shoot your super, you shoot the bullets, and boom. Stupid shit. Wow, you can shoot it, that is awesome. Did that do it? I think that did it. Oh. I think that did it, guys. I didn't know you could shoot them and explode them. I didn't know that. Maybe it says you can somewhere. And I just, you know, you generally you don't fully reach it normally. You just kind of. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, I wanted heavy, but I was going to save it for the last. Oh, I'm an idiot. Got much damage on. Oh, he's there. Come on. Where is it? I'm not gonna do it. Damn it! Oh, we did it! We did it! Yes! Only takes 2. Holy shit. Oh. Lucky. Sort of lucky. Nah, I've only got my super left, but I think that fucker's annoying though. Boom. Now, 2 bosses appear on this these days. This is powerful, but I'm at low level. Shit. Oh, there's a second bloody... God, there's a second flying robot-y thing. So we've got, what, 1 minute 20 to kill him. I think we might get this done. Stay there with grenade, buddy. Stay there with grenade. Yeah, bitch. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, show me some. And you know what's going to give me? Shitty blue. It's not going to give me... Oh, is that not the main boss? Oh, it's not. Crap. Yeah, this is the... Sometimes you get a bit confused. I wondered why you were dying so quickly. Not as quick as me. Okay, this is a 340. Alright, so I'm a little bit lower than required. So it's right on the cusp of like my required skill, basically. And it does feel like it, guys. It does feel like... Yeah, this is about right. This is about matched about right. Is a little bit tough though, you know. Oh, I'm a gaming beast. Even though I'm getting wrecked. Just me though when I hit right. I don't think I've got enough firepower to do it. I thought I killed him. I didn't kill him. I thought I killed him. 9 seconds, guys. I didn't pull it off. I do apologise. Oh, someone... dudes, I'm sorry, but he's been on this map for a while, and he's only just joining in. No, didn't get it done. I did get my upgrade, though, which means I can put my high level... Fuck off. That motherfucker's right. Seriously? Seriously? So I've got a fighting medallion and an exotic that should give me better loot, more loot, and exotic loot. And let's see if I get more than a medallion. Oh, that heavy. I was that with there earlier.
Just an exploding Cabal injection rig.
Well done.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. Damn it. What is this? Grenade launcher. Grenade launcher. 335. What a joke. And alright, I'm 27 now though, guys. So that means... Oh, damn it. That means... Why is that 360 level 27? And that one's... Oh, 362. Okay, so it obviously goes up. Ah, here we go. Sleeper stimulant, baby. And if we put on these... Let's just put them on just to get our level... Okay, 1 point. Fuck it, let's just... Alright, guys. Okay, so... So what I mean, that is a nice little weapon. And this thing is one of my favourite weapons, even though it's basically an identical Uriel's gift. The white shader on it, for some reason, just... It really just, I love it. It's got like a nice white shader on it. Alright guys, we're going to go to the Traveller. We're going to check out what blues I might have, or legendaries or anything in the Postmaster. See if any of them are usable and viable. Hopefully they are, but chances are they won't be. We're going to empty out some arm shit, because, you know, probably get rid of both of these. Well, actually... Oh, damn it. We'll get rid of the Braytech thermal grips, because we're not going to be wearing those until we get the full set, and then I can do another armor video. That's one of my favourite. It's my favourite thing to collect armor. I like weapons, but I like armor better. I like having full sets of armor. But I don't understand why this thing is purple. It's the correct one, but it's purple. It's just purple and white, and that's with the shader applied. It makes no sense to me. But I really like the carrier stuff as well, guys. This is a hell of another... What we got? Armor recovery, weapon handling, power weapon reload, soul class, and again this is a weird one. It's not upgraded yet, so that's probably going to end. Oh my god! Oh right, yeah, I've got all my Titan mods in the vault pretty much for the Mark. And that's because I wasn't using my Titan yet and I needed storage, so I was like, well, everything I've got was maxed out, so I'll put everything in the vault, but now it's usable again, I suppose. It's probably not worth wasting it on that until I've upgraded it. So, this I didn't like at first. So guys, this is the legendary version of the exotic you're going to get. Now, this is a timed quest. You do part 2 to get this. Part 1 was last week, and part 3 will be this week coming, tomorrow, at 6 o'clock. Now, I don't know if that's the final part of the quest or not, I'm not sure. We shall see. And let's have a look.
Hi there.
335 through, what a surprise.
Check.
I don't need to do that anymore, do I? I keep forgetting, sorry. We'll keep those in there for now. So I got the boots and the hands. I need chest and helmet and mark. I don't have curtain call. Let's check that out. Oh wait, no, do I have? No, I can't have it, can I? No. Oh right, yeah. This is I've not done any stuff on this, have I? All right, let's add some new shit. Select curtain call. Let's do popcorn. We'll go up. Batter up, home run, we'll go that way. Nah, we'll do that. We'll do this for now. New ship, which means if it's not an exotic, I generally don't keep it. I just. I mean, look, it's the same model as been out since it's just the same model. It's so frustrating with a shitty colour on it and a different name. Some I keep, guys. So, you know, I said I had other exotics. So you've probably seen the Carver's Glass Eagle. This is a new one. Oh no, this is from Sales of Osiris. Okay, I've got a different one on my Hunter that's a new one. This is Saint Grace 14's ship. Sorry, guys, I got them confused. And then the Iron Dragon. Just kind of looks cool, even though it's the same model. I don't know. I generally don't keep stuff. Buy a couple more of these. Ooh, I'm below 20,000 now. Gotta be careful. Don't want to spend it up. Turn in this, which is probably gonna drop to 335. I'm guessing. Oh, 340. Okay. Lincoln Green. Nice, but exotic, and right now I need shards like crazy. I'm only what my mistake was is all my because legendaries were dropping at high levels and blues. I basically infused pretty much every legendary I could get hold of. The problem with that is I wasn't getting shards from them, which obviously was a big problem. And so now I'm going to delete every legendary I possibly can and use blues only. But for a time, I couldn't infuse anything because I had no money to do it. I'd totally run out of money. It's insane. We'll keep the Bratex there. Alright, all the full sets. Alright, the Devastation set. Damn it. Do I have... Coordination's on 330? What the fuck? Why didn't I level that up? That's weird. Okay, never mind. I'll keep those just in case. Chances are I won't go shield. Keep that. Keep that. They're going to be useful to upgrade. These are wicked if other players use them. If everyone uses these are phenomenal. People just don't. They don't. People don't. Everyone has like their special abilities. This guy's regens grenades. Like you can regen both your teammates' grenades in about 5 seconds. Maybe 7 seconds by using this, and they can regen your barrier, and you can regen their grenade, or their dodge, or their healing rift, or anything. Like, it's amazing. It really is amazing, guys. I wish people had taken note. Obviously, like, as soon as I can, I'm going to get this upgraded. This is phenomenal with assault rifles. Actually, aren't I using 2 assault rifles? Holy shit, yes I am. How much space have I got left? I'm guessing I'm getting close to my limit. Bollocks. They're all 335. I'm sure I've got some upgraded ones of those. 349. Brisk Runner, that's an amazing weapon. Holy shit, amazing. When you get clipped by arc, it's really phenomenal, guys. I can't even stress how good, like, oh my god. The amount of enemies you can kill with that now, it's unreal. Okay, so I keep deleting. My problem is I keep deleting stuff that I get that's Masterworks, so I can infuse other stuff. But eventually I'm going to infuse that, so I'm like, well, maybe I should just keep the damn thing. So much stuff I'm never going to be able to upgrade again. It's about time next DLC comes out. Latest Peacekeepers. I wish these were better. I really do, because they're pretty cool. More these. I wish these really did a little bit better stuff. You know, they run. You get full shield when you're full health. When you're running, you get no shield. I mean, it's pretty good. Gemini Star. I know these are good, but I want to know how they work on. How do they work on PvP players? Like, what does it do to the radar? Because one guy was wearing him and he dodged, and suddenly we had 20 red marks on the radar. It was bouncing all over the place. And then other times it looks like the radar's distorted and taken off, like static on TV. If anyone knows, can you let me know, guys? So anyway, we're going to leave it there, guys. Don't worry, we're going to have 2 new armor sets by the time I finish with the Titan, because we're going to have the Braytech stuff and the stuff, hopefully, from Eververse. Hopefully I can keep grinding enough tokens. I might buy a smaller amount of silver just to try and get the head and chest. The mark I'm not bothered about. I'll get it eventually, that'll be fine. But anyway, guys, sorry, 1 hour 17, a bit longer than I hoped for. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to hit your notifications and share and like the video, guys. I'll be carrying on with part 2 of the Titan campaign shortly. So cheers.